G'day guys, Jake from Project Overlander here. Pretty exciting day for us at the shop. This is our first 4495 Super Chassis GVM upgrade from Jmacx we've completed completely in-house from start to finish. So we'll take you through this one and show you some of the details on it. Okay, so this one's featuring a 3-inch lift with 35-inch tyres. The kit itself allows for a 4-tonne tow upgrade, so that's pretty exclusive to the Jmacx Super Chassis GVM upgrade. It is specific to the V8 models, but what it does is it basically replaces the factory OE chassis. It's not a chassis extension, it is a chassis replacement, and basically from that chassis cut back is a full fabricated chassis. So it comes down to us one piece, and that installation process is really quite well done, and it really gives you the outcome of a true 4495 GVM upgrade. It has a coil conversion built in to the rear there as well. Obviously we have the Jmacx rear diff housing, so it also achieves the track correction and the higher axle load rating of 2850 to get that better 4495 GVM and better weight carrying capacities over your axles. Also included in the 4495 Super Chassis is a 300mm chassis extension. Now, we do that really to achieve a better weight distribution on the vehicle. 79 series, as we know, can sometimes have weight distribution issues where the standard rear wheels or rear axle is normally fitted. So included in the Super Chassis is a 300mm chassis extension. Not only does it allow for better handling and dynamics of the vehicle and weight distribution, but you can run a larger tray then. With Boss Aluminium we can run basically a 2-metre long tray, and we can then run a longer canopy as well. Where we'll normally do a 1460 long canopy, we can do a 1690 long canopy. So this makes a really good platform for really the ultimate touring vehicle, or if you're someone who's towing and has a high tow requirement, this kit also provides you with a 4-tonne tow upgrade. So beyond the 3.5-tonne tow as factory, because we're doing this quite extensive chassis modification, it does have a 4.5-tonne rated tow at the rear of the chassis. Now with the manual configuration that these come out with, you'll leave with a 4-tonne tow. However, post-registration, if you did opt for an automatic upgrade, where we do the auto conversion on the vehicle, we can then engineer the tow capacity to a 4.5-tonne tow capacities. Okay, so obviously onto the main part of this video is the Jmacx 4495 Super Chassis here in the rear of the vehicle. So the Super Chassis itself actually starts really right down near the original factory leaf hangers. So that's how the chassis basically locates to the vehicle in terms of the distance that it works along. Then you'll find that the original chassis runs into the Super Chassis rather than being a centre cut under the cab. It's cut here at the rear of the vehicle, and the Super Chassis essentially slides over your existing chassis. So we're using a 1-piece tail shaft system here. We've also got the Torque 3.5-inch exhaust. This is obviously custom made, but it is a prefabricated product to suit the Jmacx 4495 system and the coil conversion itself. We've obviously got all our brake lines that run, they're all extended, all our fuel lines, which leads us to the Brown Davis 185 litre tank. So that's included in this kit as a part of the upgrade, replacing your factory fuel tank. And we still have options there for a centre-mounted auxiliary tank as well from Brown Davis, so we can run the 2 fuel tanks on this chassis upgrade still. Customer's running the Jmacx Alpha electric shocks, so he's got his in-cab shock adjustment, which even in this configuration, the car is quite compliant for a vehicle that can tow 4-tonne and carry a 4495 GVM. So you'll have that range of adjustment through the shocks, and you'll have them accessible in the cab through the electric adjust shocks. Also with the airbags fitted inside the coils. Jmacx diff obviously comes standard on this one, so we're getting the higher axle load rating, stronger diff, stronger axles, but we're also getting the track correction outcome out of that as well. And we've got our airbags that route all the way down to the back, where we've got the Schrader valves mounted at the rear of the chassis. Extensive processing, cutting the original chassis, cleaning it up, priming it, refitting the Jmacx Super Chassis, welding it. Then we go through and we give the whole chassis a Raptor coat. So we've got a nice Raptor coat finish here, which obviously leaves a durable finish, which if you've seen some of the 70 series that come straight from Toyota, this chassis is vastly improved in its condition, but also its strength to achieve the 4495 GVM. So at the rear of the vehicle as well, in the 4495 Super Chassis, we do have a provision here to fit a rear winch. So that is something that you can do if you would like to. Again, unique to this outcome and pretty cool option for customers that want to run a rear winch that's integrated here into this rear section. A few provisions here for mounting of Andersons and other accessories. We've obviously got the tow hitch, the 4.5-tonne rated hitch already in the chassis, so that's another thing that you don't necessarily have to add to the vehicle. But keep in mind, it is a 4.5-tonne rated hitch, but it is rated 4 tonnes with the manual transmission automatic conversion, we can get this up to 4.5 tonne. Okay, so just a quick overview video of this build. Obviously it is the first one leaving Project Overlander with the Jmacx 4.95 Super Chassis upgrade. So as a business, we're really excited to be working with Jmacx in the chassis modification space, offering these in-house and a few other options for customers. When you're going through and selecting your GVM package, or if you're looking at a chassis extension, with the V8 models, this kit really ticks all the boxes. Coil conversion, 4.95 GVM, 4-tonne tow upgrade. And when we're really looking from a pricing perspective, we find that a lot of customers, if you're looking to do a coil conversion, and maybe you're looking to do a chassis extension for the bigger tray and the bigger canopy, or any of the other benefits I just listed, this system is something to really be looking at, especially with the last of the V8 models coming through. Have a chat to the sales team and we'll see what GVM upgrade might be the best suitable for you.